Let's pick up another phone call here. 217, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, how are you?
I'm doing well, brother. Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, you know it's Josh Jackson representing the 217 Champaign, Illinois, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, I just realized that Samantha B, I never even heard of this woman. This is the first time I ever heard of this woman. I found out that she was born in Canada, so of course that's going to be like the liberal country of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, to the question of her being fired, of course, if they're gonna do it to Roseanne Barr, why not do it to Samantha B?
Here's the funny part.
Why not do it to?
Well, here's the funny part.
Go ahead, sir.
Roseanne's show was a hit on a top 4 network. It was a hit on a top 4 network. Samantha B's show isn't a hit on an off-brand network. Yet the one who had the hit, who made an accurate tweet that was not on her show, is fired. The one who doesn't have a hit, who made an inaccurate statement, keeps her job.
Yeah. You can say anything online. You can say it online or on television. If you're a liberal, we'll let you stay. And the reason why she also not fired is because most of the media is ran by liberals.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at most of the CEOs of these companies, because TBS is owned by Time Warner. So why don't we get Time Warner to fire her? Because TBS is owned by Time Warner.
That's very true.
Just like they did to Roseanne Barr. When they got the Walt Disney Company to fire her, because ABC is owned by Disney.
Wow. Nice. Somebody thinking a little bit. So let me ask you this. How do liberals rectify this situation? That they know what they're doing is hypocritical, but nobody calls it out. Because again, any man, it doesn't matter if he was a liberal or conservative. You call a woman a cunt or you offend women. Because think about it. Look how many liberals these women have been taken down. Those liberal men didn't think that they'd get taken down. What's the guy that used to work with Katie Couric? He was a liberal male. He didn't think that he'd get taken down because he's one of those guys who said women are just as good as men. Matter of fact, in many cases, better. What happened to him? Harvey Weinstein, another one of those liberal men. What happened to him? All these damn liberal men who thought all we got to do is kiss women's ass, they won't turn on us. They turned on them.
You know what? I'm only 20 years old, so I'm still waking up a little bit. I'm still waking up a little bit, so I don't have all the information because I'm just a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I will tell you this: did you know that the president of ABC, was a black woman? Is a black woman?
Yes, that's why I was like, oh God. Not only was she a black woman, but Roseanne told me, which you won't read in the news, which lets you know that she told me, well, her and the woman were friends for years. She said that's why it shocked her. And another thing, that's what I said.
So of course.
Oh yes, she's married to a white man, of course. But let me point something else out to you.
Yeah.
No, I know Roseanne's not doing well at all.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I was reading a text message and somebody said, yeah, she's not doing well at all. She's not taking this well at all. But let me tell you, yeah, but then I'm not taking well what they're doing. You got to understand, when you take away something that people love, what do they have left? Look at Joe Paterno. Look at what happened to Joe Paterno when they took away, that old man was still a coach. When they took that
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a young man. Joe Paterno was a coach for Penn State. And Penn State had been his job.
Oh, yeah. He was a basketball coach?
The football coach.
I'm sorry.
Coach. Well, when they took his job, 6 months later, he was dead.
Wow.
You can't take, with me, I haven't been able to sleep in days. They're destroying my life, the thing I enjoy doing. When you take away what somebody lives for and enjoy, what do they do? What do they do afterwards?
Nothing.
That's how people. That's how people kill you. They take away what you love.
My question for that, when you said on the last show that your channel was hacked, how do you hack a YouTube channel?
I have no idea. If you have
not saying I would do it. It's just that how would you do it?
I don't know. I know there are ways that you can hack pretty much anything. They hacked my I had a SotoFundMe website. They hacked that, and that's why it's not up. I'm having to redo it.
Oh.
They
did the same thing to Twitch too, right?
No, they didn't hack Twitch. They just flagged it.
Oh, well. Okay. I don't get about the flagging and the hacking. I didn't realize there were two different pairs of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But on this Samantha Bee thing, have you ever heard this thing called the Tolkien mentality, also known as like the appease to hypocrisy?
Oh, yes.
That's what the majority of Americans have.
Yep.
I wrote that in the comment section as Joshua Kyle Jackson. That's what we have. That just because somebody else does it, it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But despite the fact that's absolutely not true. And you always get this a lot when people always tell you, well, white people do it too, or Asian people do it too. Well, that doesn't make it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just because they do that stupid things. Go ahead.
No, you're right. And I just want to give you kudos for you being a 20-year-old, being able to speak like this on the show. 20?
Well, I read. And despite the fact I didn't grow up with a father, I was still able to fought through the liberal school system.
Mm-hmm. That's what you do. You survive. That's why I tell people that your kids should learn everything they need to know at home. If you're sending them to school, you're not going to teach them to learn. You're going to teach them to be indoctrinated. That's all the school teaches most of the people, and the people they praise the most are the people the most indoctrinated. The people who don't question, the people who just go along, they teach you at school to be a parrot.
Right. And, despite the fact I'm studying in a liberal arts degree, I'm not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to do critical thinking, despite the fact what the heck they're being fed towards you.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you have other callers going, but as you know, it's Joshua Jackson representing the 217 Champaign, Illinois. And I wish I can donate to you, but at this time, I'm not employed.
You just did.
It's not that I don't want to donate to you. It's just that.
Let me tell you something, young man. You just donated. You just donated more than look what you donated. You donated to my show that anybody listening to this show just heard a 20-year-old sound like a 30-year-old. Because let me tell you what I was doing when I was 20. Some stupid shit.
I've always been told I was an old soul. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I've always been told I was an old soul. So that's why I get it.
At 20, I was a dumbass. So what you've done is immeasurable, because you show that the young people who are listening, I love it every time you guys start calling, because the young people are my best callers, because you guys seem to really give a crap, and you're starting to worry about where the country is going. You're starting to worry about how men are being treated. You're starting to worry about what you're inheriting.
Well, I thank you for that. I thank you for that, Tommy. And I've always been listening to you for over 5 years now.
Nice.
And despite the fact you've been flagged so many times by these trollers, I also want to give a good your
I know, man.
But
go ahead.
But go ahead. But honestly, you have other callers. I want to thank you, and I'm going to continue to listen to this show that you're listening to.
Well,
I'm still going to be chatting, though.
Well, thank you, man. Go ahead and chat in the chat room. A good young man right there, and that's what we need more of in the discussion, the young people, because we don't need to talk around them. As I said, we're just commentators. And you're my age and older, we're just commentators. How many of you guys understand that? When you're my age and older, now we're like we're like Tyronn Lue. We can't play anymore, but now we're just trying to coach. If you at least give a crap about the game, you want to coach and pass down as much as you know to the younger players. That's what we should be doing. Stop trying to play. Stop trying to get in the game. Stop trying to tell the young people they ain't ready. You didn't do it when you had a chance to.